Gemini, welcome to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have your July love reading here. Just so you know, Gemini, this reading will not resonate for every single Gemini out there. So if you find that you don't resonate, go ahead and try your sun, moon, or rising sign, any of those three, to see if you do, okay? So this is for Gemini. What is going on with Gemini? What is going on in their love life? What do they need to know? I have the card Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so this card is very similar to the Devil card in the tarot. It can represent somebody who is struggling with addictions, temptation. It can represent toxic energies such as obsessive thoughts, controlling, possessiveness, and jealousy. That could be some things that you were dealing with in your connection. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so sorting out our finances, climbing that corporate ladder, very focused on our career. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, so putting in some effort here. This can also represent giving somebody a chance that we might not have normally thought as a potential suitor. Please clarify this reading for Gemini. What's going on in their situation? This is for Gemini. Okay, so I have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. When the Knight of Cups is in the reverse, it can represent somebody who has stopped looking for love. Okay, because normally the Knight of Cups represents somebody who's on a mission to look for their person in life. Okay, so this can represent someone who has become a little jaded, has started, lacking faith that they'll meet somebody that they're looking for, or if something has happened in a connection, maybe they're just not ready to move on, they're not ready to look for somebody else. Okay, so that could be that energy here. This can also represent a delay in someone coming forward to give an offer of love. We have the Ten of Cups. Now the Ten of Cups is the happy ending. Okay, this is the happy home and family life. All right, so I feel that someone here in this connection is viewing the other person as their happy ending. I'm also seeing with these two cards together that someone has actually walked away from this situation. Okay, as you can see with them together, the way that they have fallen, the Knight of Cups is walking in the opposite direction. I have the Moon. Okay, so the Moon represents fears and illusions. Okay, I feel that somebody is struggling here. They're dealing with a lot of fears about losing this connection. With this energy, things aren't quite what they seem. This can be rather confusing. I have the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so normally the King of Swords is someone who is an excellent communicator. Okay, this is somebody who is very knowledgeable. You would go to get advice from them about something. They could be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, something like that, or a trusted friend who is very knowledgeable about something. With this card being in the reverse, it can represent the fact that we're dealing with some miscommunication or no communication at all. The King of Swords in the lower polarity, they can be quite cold and mean. They can say very nasty things, so that could be an issue that we're dealing with. Maybe there was some arguments that were taking place where nasty words were shared. This can represent someone who is bad-mouthing somebody else. So that could be an energy that we're dealing with. Also be aware that when the King of Swords is in the reverse, it can represent getting some kind of bad advice from somebody. So do keep that in mind. I have the Tower in the reverse. Now the Tower represents some kind of massive sudden change that kind of rocks our foundations, okay? It's like a surprise. Sometimes it can be great, but sometimes it can be rather uncomfortable, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean it's something terrible. I feel in this situation it could be representing the crumbling of the connection that has happened here, but with this card being in the reverse, however, there's now an opportunity to rebuild. I have the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords represents somebody who is an investigator. They're trying to find out some kind of information. So this can represent someone who's keeping an eye on the other person. They're talking to friends, mutual friends, trying to find out what you're up to, maybe checking social media to see what's going on there, just trying to keep an eye on you from a distance. This is also someone who could be taking some kind of training program or going to school. But I do have these two cards together where the Knight of Cups, this person who walked away from the connection, and then I have the Page of Swords. So I feel that someone here is keeping an eye on the person who walked away from the connection, okay, seeing what they're up to, maybe a little fearful that they might be moving on, okay. I have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so the Nine of Swords, it represents somebody who is struggling, getting sleep at night. They're very much in their mind about things. They're very worried. They're very fearful. They're very anxious. Okay, and I feel like the only thing that really is giving them any peace is just thinking about this happy ending that they're hoping for. Okay, I feel that they might have also kind of discovered some kind of information with this Page of Swords energy that is giving them some kind of relief. I have the World. Now the World can represent the fact that perhaps you and your person are currently living at a distance from each other. This can represent travel, but also our goals and success. Okay, so someone could be very goal-oriented right now. Somebody could be focusing on achieving some kind of goal with this energy. I have Justice in the reverse. Now, when Justice is in the reverse, it can represent the fact that something very unfair has happened, some kind of injustice. Okay, this is ruled by Libra, so it rules the 7th house of our relationships. So this can represent a marriage, a committed connection as well. With it being in the reverse, this could represent a separation of a committed connection. I have both of these cards in a reading, the Justice and King of Swords, so it could represent the fact that perhaps we're going through some kind of legal battle with these two energies. It can represent talking to a lawyer and dealing with some kind of legal situation. Okay. I have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Now the Wheel of Fortune, when it's in the reverse, can represent repetitive cycles, kind of going through the same thing over and over again. It can make us feel like we're a little down on our luck, like things haven't been going our way with this energy. And we have it right underneath the Tower. Okay, so I do feel that whatever this energy happened here, whatever this Tower is representing, was some kind of misfortune that kind of rocked our foundations a bit. So I have Island Time Wellness, and I'm going to further clarify with this deck. Please clarify this reading for Gemini. What's going on in their situation? Heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Okay, so someone is having a very hard time with the separation. Watching, I'm seeing here with this energy, someone is kind of watching the love of their life walk away from them. This is their optimal partner. This is someone who they envision having a home with children with, if that isn't something that has already happened between the two of you. This is their forever person that they're watching walk away here. And I feel that that's causing a lot of heartbreak. Stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, again, heartbreak. pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. All right, so this card is very similar to the Ten of Swords in the tarot. This is an energy of betrayal. Passion. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Okay, so there was beautiful, genuine love in this connection, and I feel that there still is, but something happened with this betrayal energy where somebody feels slighted, and I feel that trust might be broken in this connection, but there's still a lot of love and attraction. With this card appearing right by the Moon card, over the Moon card, this can be an energy that someone is kind of keeping hidden. All right, they might be putting on a brave face, not really showing that they still have these feelings, okay, with the Moon card. I have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. So this is some positive energy here, optimism that things are going to change, having faith that things will work out, okay? Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. Okay, so with these two cards coming here, and like I was saying, I feel like someone might be kind of hiding how they truly feel in the situation. With this card here, being strategic, not showing hand, I do feel that someone is kind of putting on a brave face, not really letting the other person know how they truly feel in this situation. Okay, also I did just get a flash of something. This is probably for a very tiny group of people, but for someone who likes to gamble a lot, I would be very careful just at this time, okay, just because we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower both in the reverse. With the Hand of Cards energy, there could be issues with gambling, okay, so I feel it's for a very tiny amount of people. But if you resonate with that, I would just hold off on playing the games for a little bit. Please clarify this reading for Gemini. What's going on here? I'm not ready. Okay, so someone is not ready here to reconnect just yet. I feel that someone is still very hurt about something that's happened in this connection. I need time. Yeah, not ready, I need time. So we have two cards coming out that is indicating that there needs time needs to pass for some healing to occur. Soulmate. Yeah, like I was saying, this person here in this energy who's watching their person walk away, they see them as their forever person, their soulmate, okay? And so there's a lot of heartbreak in watching the love of their life walk away here. I will find my way back to you one day. Okay, so there's intent to reconnect at some point. I find you incredibly attractive. Okay, so this attraction and passion, this passionate energy is still here. I feel that for some of you, someone may be kind of distracted because we have finances and career, we have the world. Someone might be very focused on their career goals at this time, or working on school trying to achieve some goals. Okay, and that could be also impacting this relationship by distracting their energy a bit. All right, these are all of the energies that I have for you today, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time.